Yes, people, what's going on? Another live stream after the game. Chelsea are in the semi-finals of the Champions League. I don't think we were in danger.
I've just witnessed possibly the best Champions League goal in history. I mean, if you're comparing it to overhead kicks, it's better than Giroud's, better than Bale's, better than Ronaldo's. And I saw someone straight away on Twitter say, "Oh, Mendy should have done a lot better." Some people are quite laughable on this app because I don't think any goalkeeper could have done anything about that goal.
No, it was in the corner. Yeah.
And the fact the cross as well, it was well above head height. So the fact that he's managed to get anything on it, let alone that great contact, as I said, probably the best Champions League goal you ever see.
Had to be against Arsenal, didn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's enough. In terms of what it meant, it was a nothing goal in the end. It's just, I'm happy I get to experience the goal more than anything because I'll take the semi-final rather than that goal.
No, listen, guys. We done the job. We had to just sit back. We had to soak up the pressure. We had to, just basically enjoy 0-0. I thought there would be some goals in there, honestly, but I didn't think Porto tried enough. I think because of the way they play, it doesn't really suit them to come out and try and attack us like that. So I think they struggled, definitely, as we saw. Was Mendy even tested?
Not really. I mean, the only other shot on target for Porto was that Taremi header, but it was quite simple for Mendy. So it was nothing. There was nothing else in the game in general. I think we talk about Chelsea play quite terrible, but we probably had the better chances, if I'm honest. There was quite a few good blocks from Pepe and Bemba, which if they weren't blocks, they probably would have gone in. So I don't think it's that as bad a game as some people say. It wasn't the best performance ever, but I'd take it.
Definitely. Who stood out for you the most? Pulisic, definitely, right?
Yeah, Pulisic had. I don't think the attacking three as an entity was that great, but he had a phenomenal game. And every time he was driving, he was being really direct. Sometimes he'd do it a bit too much, but no one else was helping him, so I can understand. But every time he tries to dribble, foul after foul after foul. He got fouled 11 times in that match, which works out to be a foul every 8.5 minutes on Pulisic. That's an insane stat. That is Eden Hazard level fouls.
Eden Hazard, definitely. He was getting fouled a lot. I don't think they weren't even getting booked for it.
The first booking came in the 89th minute in terms of on a Pulisic foul. It was disgusting. But it got to the point where I was thinking we need to just take him off because I don't think we particularly needed him to stay on. And I think we should save it. We should just save him for City, save him from because it would have been sod's law if we got another injury from it.
No, definitely. He should have come off a lot earlier. He was taken too much, and especially with his record in recent years, we definitely need to look after him for sure. I do agree. Definitely, the Porto players were targeting him a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really understand. I guess it was free roam for Mount and Pulisic to swap around during the game, but did you understand what was happening with the way they were laid out?
I understand it more when you're playing a low block team that you want to change it up a little bit and be more free roam, but I don't think it really worked tonight. I think, as I said in the preview, I wouldn't have played any of that front three. I think Pulisic played well tonight, so props to him. I think Havertz, as I expected, still wasn't that great, but I think you needed a physical striker in that point, and I think someone like Tammy Abraham, because obviously would have been counter-attacking, so it would have been hard to have Giroud at the pace. But I think you needed someone a bit more physical to come up against Pepe and Mbemba. So I understand why Havertz struggled. And then I think Ziyech would have just been better. I thought Mount is probably one of his worst games, if I'm honest. Didn't really do too much apart from that chance that got blocked. So I think Ziyech should have started because I think it's the thing now. You've got that front three going into a big game against City and not really had a rest at all. But I expect one of them at least to get a rest.
Definitely, for sure. Samir, he was here in the first leg as well when we beat them 2-0. He's here again in the second leg. Hi, as a Porto fan, it was a good game. I'm not sure if it was a good game, bro. I'm very impressed with yeah, the goal should win the best goal of the season. What's the award called? Puskas. I don't even know if it's
Yeah,
properly.
Pukas goal. I mean,
Pukas.
just a comment dedicated to Samir. I think Porto, they gave us a good game. A lot of people were doubting it was a nothing team. It's going to be easy, but they did. They gave us a good game in both legs. Credit to them, and hopefully you can carry on supporting this channel, keeping up to date with the best Chelsea content on YouTube.
Definitely appreciate that. Everyone that's tuned in as well. If you're happy that Chelsea have won, I told you guys every time you come on, if you guys can click the like button, it's one button, it's free. You can help out this channel a lot. I've also created my second personal channel, which is going to be about Ramadan, vlogging, understanding what's happening. So if you do want to subscribe to it, it's in the description. It's also in the comments, as you can see right here, right now. So go subscribe to that second channel ASAP. We've got Kazilla here as well. Kazilla, man, what's going on?
What you saying, bro?
Same old man. Good result.
Yeah, good result, shit performance. That's pretty much it, man. I was struggling to keep my eyes open at Robbie, bro. Like, I had to switch to the next game, man. It was end to end. It was popping off.
Yeah, I mean the goal just probably surprised everyone.
Yeah, man, it was a good goal, but you know what I'm saying. Obviously, in those type of moments, we were fortunate to be up on the scoreboard. You know what I'm saying, but it's a sign, man. We can't be turning off in those stages in games. You know what I'm saying? Because a better team would have punished us more than once at the end of the day. But yeah, credit to Porto. You know what I'm saying? The referee was he was all over the place, man. The team were they were scatty. They were trying to win. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to pull our players apart, like Christian Pulisic. I don't know how he survived the whole game. But yeah, man, it was a good result, shit performance.
Yeah, I mean, look, the most important thing is we got the result. We stuck to the game plan. We soaked in the pressure. We took everything, obviously, except the goal. The goal was just something else. Can we really play like that against the likes of Madrid and PSG, Matt?
I think we need if we do consider. I mean, it depends because will we be winning the game? I'm not sure whether we will be going into the second leg with a lead to defend. But say we win 2-0 against Real Madrid, which would be wonderful. I think we can play like that, but I think we just need to have a better counter-attack. If we had a better counter-attack, I think it would have been a lot better. But I think for one reason or another, which I think, again, I wouldn't have played Havertz in that counter-attack. I would have had a more physical striker. But we need to have a better counter-attack, which someone was saying, I think it was Alex in one of your group chats, was saying, oh, it doesn't look that great. But I was like, of course it doesn't look great because we keep changing the attack every 5 minutes. So there's no time for any front three to gel with each other. So, of course, the counter-attack's not going to look consistent or good because we haven't given that time. And I think that will come once a front three either gets consistent time or in pre-season when they can go through it a lot more with a lot more time to actually look on tactics and look on ways of playing. But it's just one of them things. I think it's all about picking the right front three for the right game today. I think Tuchel could have done a bit different, but we move. I mean, just going on to the goal though, I think the goal was really good, but again, it's another situation where Chelsea have just let a cross go into the box without any care of blocking it, and no surprise, the last 2 goals have been coming from crosses. We need to. It's a situation that I see. It's been growing for a while. I think we need to sort out just trying to block crosses because from whatever side it comes from, we seem to not neglect crosses. And then, all right, it was a great goal, but at one point it's just going to be simple headers that keep going in, and it's just going to make a difference in matches.
It came from Chilwell's side, right?
Yeah. So it's not like it's one side. It's just I think it's been systemically in the whole team for even under Lampard and a little bit under Sarri as well. We just don't seem to want to defend crosses as well. I don't know whether it's all this idea of the handball rule. They don't want to stick their hand in the way accidentally. But we just don't seem to go and block crosses anymore. We just let them go in. Like it's, all right, it's fine. We'll just defend it in the middle, which is fine. But you've got to be absolutely perfect in the middle to defend the headers. And sometimes, like we saw at Crystal Palace, that the attacker's going to get a run on you and you're not going to have a chance of defending the header. So I think we need to improve in that aspect of the game.
Definitely, man. Because what do you think of the defensive side today, man? Another cross kind of conceded. Obviously, the goal was fantastic, but we're letting in these crosses come in quite often.
I mean, I'm not too sure about the start of the game because BT Sport, you know what they were doing, man. They kept on switching to F1, so they were so hard to actually keep up with the streams. You know what I'm saying? What am I paying money for at the end of the day?
What are you
But
watching it on? What are you watching it on? TV or?
nah, my PlayStation.
But
So
on my phone, it was fine.
yeah, I think on the phone it was alright, but on the PlayStation it was like crashed. They kept on going to like F1, so then I had to go to the sitting room to finish off the game. Like,
I
but
did hear there was similar problems with other people on Twitter.
but yeah, from what I saw, there wasn't really much to analyze at the end of the day. It was just that one really chance at the end to rim you with a wonderful strike. 9 times out of 10 that doesn't happen, but at the end of the day we can't keep on switching off like that. We need to be alert at all times. And look at the experience we have in our back line. That can't afford to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpiliecueta, they're all international footballers, man. You know what I'm saying? Multiple caps, they've won everything. So at the end of the day, we're gonna have to let it slide this one game because we're through. But a Benzema or um a Gabby Jesus or De Bruyne in the final are gonna do that 9 times out of 10, multiple times. So telling signs, but you know what I'm saying, we're through.
Definitely. Just very quickly, PSG are through, I believe, against Bayern Munich. They lost 1-0 at home tonight against Bayern, but they'll go through with away goals. So PSG and Chelsea are through. I do think PSG going through is a bit more of a positive for Chelsea, looking at the final scenario. But we do have Liverpool and Madrid tomorrow alongside with City and Dortmund. What game are you going to be watching, Matt?
Probably the City game because I think it's a bit more of a. There's still something to play. I think Real Madrid should get past Liverpool with ease. I think they've got a 2-goal advantage. But I mean, the City game, Dortmund were very good. I think people were saying that Man City should have been further ahead, but I think if anything, Dortmund could have won the game at times as well. So
some people predicted that they'll get destroyed.
I think it'll be good. I'm glad PSG went through because they didn't look too great tonight. They missed a lot of key chances up front, and they don't look too good in defence either. So I think it's something I think in one-off game, I think we can exploit and at least give them a good game. And then Dortmund, they're good at times, but they're also very shaky at times. So again, I think I'm confident if we get them in the final. And then Real Madrid, again, on and off days, Liverpool, I think we can beat. So I'm still confident with this team. As long as we can keep our game up, I've got full confidence that we can go all the way.
Yeah, Yusuf, just before we go to Kazilla, Yusuf, the reason why PSG have gone through is because they had more away goals at Bayern's ground compared to Bayern scoring at PSG's home. So PSG scored, what was it, 3 times in Bayern's stadium, and Bayern scored only once today. So, 1 against 3. 3 is more big, obviously, if you do the maths. Kazilla, man, PSG are through. Obviously, you're going to be watching both games. We know that. You got all the screens set up ready. Who do you want to see go through, man?
Well, between PSG and Man City to the final.
Yeah, and also the Liverpool and Madrid game. Obviously, I know the fans in general want Madrid for entertaining reasons, but realistically, surely we want Liverpool.
Yeah, bro. Like, fam, I remember in the stream with me, you and Ads when we were talking about the live draw. I said I want a Liverpool, man. That's easy money, bro. That's a Willy Wonka golden ticket to the final, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll just bop the Scousers all over the place, man. 1-2 touch. You know what I'm saying? They're a tired team, man. They're knackered, like, you know what I'm saying? With Real Madrid, it's going to be a lot harder because of their ball retention. It's going to be very difficult as well because of Benzema. You know what I'm saying? Benzema will just be trying to exploit our defense, making runs here and there. He's such a clever player at the end of the day. So I think if Liverpool get through, then they start taking it to the final. We'll beat them. And for the City and Dortmund game, I don't know, man. I think City will make it through, but in the semi-finals team, City and PSG, I might go with PSG. I might just go PSG because I think Pep will try and overthink things. You know what I'm saying? And I think Neymar's the best player on the planet. So I
Well,
think,
right now,
yeah, right now I think Neymar, him and Mbappe is just the best 1-2 punch in European football. You know what I'm saying? So if them two show up, City are on toast at the end of the day. So yeah, man.
No, go on.
Now I'm done with them.
Didn't Poch have quite a good record against Pep when Tottenham played Man City? So I think it's one of the things you look at. But they're also both teams just known to bottle it in the Champions League at the moment. They haven't really got the Champions League pedigree, so it'd be interesting to who can actually beat the other team.
yeah. But the thing is, I think PSG beating Bayern today is that little step going forward now. I think. A lot of people wrote them off. I think before Lewandowski was a massive miss. I don't know if he played today. I don't think he played.
No.
So I think that was a massive miss. I think without him, Bayern Munich have struggled massively. Look, that's how much it means to have a proper striker at a club. We need that type of caliber next season, the years to come for sure. How we're going to do it, I'm not sure. Formation, I'm not sure. Tactics, maybe that's for another day with Matt and Kazilla again. Because I don't know if he was reading the chat. Like, it was getting a bit heated still, but
it was just a healthy discussion.
No, it wasn't healthy.
We're agreeing to disagree because we neither of us understand.
I said no to it. I'm not agreeing to disagree. I said no. But everyone that's tuned in, man, keep liking the video, keep subscribing. As I said, second channel for the Ramadan vlogs, as you can see here. It's in the description, it's in the pinned comment. Go subscribe to it. I'll be uploading a couple times a month in personal life. But as I said, keep liking the video, man. Kazilla, Man City, man, feeling confident.
Well, FA Cup or the Champions League?
Cup, bro. Cup.
In FA Cup, I'm not confident, man. I have to be honest. Like, I'm not here to. Like, we want to keep positive, but you know what I'm saying. I gotta say how it is, man. For me, I'm not confident at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, Man City, they're probably the best team in the world right now. Like, and we're out here just struggling to Porto. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
It's going to be a tight game because we're good defensively, but it all depends on Tuchel's lineup. If I see players like Werner in there with no ball retention, can't make anything happen, you know what's going to happen at the end of the day. If I see Pulisic,
he didn't even play today, bro.
Yeah, look at Pulisic, man of the match. Him and Kante. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Kante annoyed me twice. I'm gonna say why.
He was passing.
I know it's not a big thing, but in the first half, the pass was shocking, bro. Shocking. He does everything. The final third, the final pass. Honestly, Kazilla, you would have done 100 times better with the pass, man. As he said, Pirlo in the middle, if you know what I mean. And the second one, I feel like, who was that chance? I think Mount got it on the left, but before Mount got it, Kante was going through. All he had to do is those diagonal type of balls to Kai. Like, just he didn't look up. Like, just look up, if you know what I mean. So it was a bit frustrating in the final third from some of our players. But obviously, I know many people are just going to say that we made it through, which is the most important thing. But we have to be realistic, man. We have to criticize some of these decision making because we saw it over and over again with Willian, Pedro. We saw it with all these players, and I'm seeing it again today. I don't know why these guys don't look up. Like, just look up, pass the ball that you need to do. Mount's the only guy calling for it. Like, give him the ball, got the ball, deflected over, corner, cool. But bro, you know what it is? At the end of the day with Kante, we know what we're getting. We know he's not the best he's not the best with the ball at his feet and his even though I think he's very underrated as a dribbler, in my opinion. I think he's a good dribbler, but passing wise, he's not the best. We all know that, but it's a sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? But he has to make that simple pass though. Come on.
I get you. But when Kante's playing, do you know what I'm saying? We look a lot better, do you know what I'm saying? In terms of defense and whatnot. And he's the best in the world at winning the ball back. Huh? I'm a Kante guy, bro. That's my guy, fam.
Yeah. You're not Kante. You're Jovic.
Nah, I said Jovic is the right pivot if Kante's not playing, fam. But, bro, you know...
There's no one else, though. Who else could you play pivot if he's not available?
Billy Gilmore, do you know what I'm saying? Mason Mount.
Billy Gilmore, please.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying with Kante, obviously, and this game I think he got rushed back because Kovacic got injured. He's not. I don't think he's 100% fit at the end of the day. Like he's gonna have a bit of rust on him. So with Kante, like I think he had a good game. He grew into the game, but it was just those two instances with the passing at the end of the day. But it's nothing you can dwell upon. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a Jorginho performance against West Brom. It's nothing you can dwell upon. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, with Kante, he's going to give us what he gives us, and he's an asset to the team as always.
There you have it, folks. There you have it. Is there really anything else that we can speak about? I saw Mendy go down. I forgot who hit him from the corner.
Transfer on Bemba.
Yeah, when that happened, I thought, you know what, Kepa might get his chance. You know.
Did you see Tuchel's reaction? He had his head in his hands, realizing he's gonna have to bring Kepa on.
It's a sticky one still. You know what I'm saying? Kepa. As I said, I do see him holding Champions League trophy like Didier Drogba going around the pitch. Like, good vibes on that. That's what I want to see. Maybe his value might go up because of it. Who was Thiago Silva? Did he get injured?
It looked like a bit of cramp, if I'm honest, and I'm not surprised in a 36-year-old you're going to get a bit of cramp in your calves. So there's nothing to worry about. He come off and signalled he wanted to carry on, so no worries with it. Definitely. Who was your man of the match?
Probably Pulisic. Who else? No one else played that well.
I actually thought Jorginho had a really good game.
Yeah, the first half he was all
coming from. I made a tweet praising Jorginho. This is how bad this game was.
Yeah, he was good in the first half.
So I'd say it's either Pulisic or Jorginho. I think he had a really good game trying to control things. And defensively, them two mistakes from Rudiger and Mendy, Jorginho was there to block both of them. So this tie, I'm going to make the point. This tie could have been over if it wasn't for Jorginho.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I've only had 2 hours sleep. Yeah, I woke up so early. I don't know why my eyes are going all funny, fam. It's going mad right now in my eyes. Trust me, I'm not smoking weed.
This proves I don't have agendas on people. When people play well, I'll praise them for it. When I don't think they played well, I'll shit on them for it.
Because you listening.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sky's falling down. It's a revelation today.
Matt said Jorginho. Matt, seriously.
What? I don't have agendas. I'm just. I'm a real Chelsea fan making a real opinion. And today, Jorginho played well. No, I'm not. I'm not joking.
No, I'm not saying you're joking. I'm saying, are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. No, I'm completely sober today.
Are you sober?
Yeah. Yesterday, I probably wasn't sober at all. But today,
I wonder why he's chatting a lot of nonsense on the stream yesterday. It makes sense then. No, Jorginho did have a very, very good game. So I guess his average for the season has gone up.
I'm not going to make comment on his average until the end of the season. But he did.
Because anyway, how was prayers yesterday, man?
I didn't make it still.
Swear, why?
Yeah, because at my mosque you got to book it, and then as soon as I tried to book it, it was sold out.
Fam, you know what? You don't must come. Ad's gonna come Regents tomorrow. You might as well roll through still.
Yeah, I might, but there's another mosque near my yard. There's one like up in Kilburn, so I might even go to that one.
Yeah. Tuchel called Porto's goal a lucky shot. What? Swear. I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, it is. It's brilliant, but it is. You couldn't do that if he tried that again. He wouldn't be able to do it again.
No, you can't really say it's a lucky shot, though. Come on. That's a bit harsh.
It's a little bit harsh, but I mean, you got to create your own luck, so.
Yeah. Is there anything that we missed out on, do you think, from the performance today? We said Jorginho man the match, maybe Pulisic, obviously two best players today for Chelsea.
I mean, the only things I can think of is the poor refereeing performance and the stupid diving idiots in the first half from Porto.
We gotta give Pulisic his praise, man. He's so good at football. He's so talented, man.
That's what he's so talented. He got fouled every 8 minutes.
Bro, he just reminds me of Hazard so much, man.
He does. You can't stop him. Like honestly, they were trying to, and even when they were trying to foul, he was doing half turns and shit, and it was so beautiful to see. It's just unfortunately nothing came off from it. But he's coming back to his best, and he's been coming back for the last 3 weeks.
One thing I do want to point out is I don't want to see Mason Mount on the left. although Mason Mount,
he's getting
Mason Mount, you know what I'm saying, he's had a great season, you know what I'm saying, the most consistent. I think on the right he just offers us like, I'm not saying he can't win us the game from the left hand side, but I'd much rather see Pulisic on the left, you know what I'm saying.
I think most of our other wingers are just better on the left, so it makes sense to put Pulisic.
Yes, and then Mason's just taking up a position on the left. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
but I think it was more of they were interchanging, but especially in this game, I think in the counter-attacking side of it, I didn't really see the point of interchanging forwards. I think that's more for a game when there's a low block and you need to try and change something and create a bit more space, but it's just one of those things.
There was like an attack on the right where Pulisic had a chance to finish it off, but then he took it on his right foot and the angle wasn't there. Like if it was on the left, he could have cut in and shot, man, and the tie would have been finished there. But I think with Pulisic and Mason, they're both great players, so I think either or. But at the end of the day, with Christian, I really want to see him on the left. Like he's a match winner on the left. I'm not saying he's not good on the right, but it's like if he plays on the left, his performance and his abilities goes up tenfold. So that's one thing Tuchel needs to keep.
Yeah, and he's got his haters out there, because I saw a lot on Twitter saying that chance he had that was absolutely pathetic. I didn't understand why people were saying it, because for one, Chilwell's made the pass like he's taken a shot.
It's that right. One.
Yeah, it's right.
I'm one.
No, but it was people saying that he should be dropped for that chance. But it was like
Werner would have got that.
It was one of them ones. If you watch it back, Chilwell's hit it at a stupid pace. He's hit it towards his hip, and the fact you see it hit Pulisic and he slips because of the shot or the pass.
So would Werner have controlled it?
I don't think anyone. I think anyone would. Most people would struggle to control that pass. I think it was a bit of a stupid pass from Chilwell more than a terrible chance from Pulisic. And if you slip, it's one of them things. I think better thing would have been to do is to take the touch, but we would have struggled to take that touchdown.
I think Werner would have controlled that.
I mean, it was one of them things. One of them passes that you just had to get something on it and hope it would go towards goal. Because it was just way too much pace on the ball, and it wasn't like it was Pulisic was far away. He was so close to Chilwell. I'm just like, I don't understand why you've made that pass. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, what do you think, Casilla, man? People being a bit harsh?
Twitter's are full of idiots, man. I can't take these guys seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying? How can I take you, bro? You know what I'm saying? There's one guy on Twitter, bro. There's something Ziyech or something. You know what I'm saying? Spectacular Ziyech or something. Like, just get out of here, man. I'm not trying to hear all of that, bro. At the end of the day, you're not credible, man. You gotta have your account as your profile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Less of that, man. I can't take your opinion seriously, man.
Oh my days, Casilla, man. I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm dying right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got a migraine or something.
Like, bro, like you can't take these guys seriously at the end of the day, man. Like, fam. Like, at the end of the day, if you're watching the game, no one else should influence your opinion, man. Unless there's like your mates there, you know what I'm saying? But if there's accounts on Twitter running prop, twerking for rival fans, you know what I'm saying? Crying that the best players are not playing. Get out of here, man. Like, I'm not
generic accounts.
Not here for that, man.
Big followers, yep. I think you summed it up right there, you know. I think you summed it up still. Guys, everyone's tuned in, man. Keep liking the video if you're happy that Chelsea have made it through. Let's get some early predictions for City, man. Matt?
I'm going to think with my heart rather than my head, and I'm going to say 0-0, and we win on penalties.
So, what was that? 0-0?
0-0, and we win on penalties.
Oh, my days. You think City are going to not score against us?
I'm just hoping. But I don't see... I don't know. I don't see us scoring, so I'm just hoping City don't score. As I said, I'm thinking of my heart rather than my head. My head's probably thinking we just lose it, but it's not. I mean, we won a trophy, but it's not a shame to lose to City as long as we don't get embarrassed. Because this City team is very good this season, and they might win the quadruple.
I mean, it depends on the result tomorrow, no?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But it may be one. See, it's one of the things because they may lose it, and then they may have that vengeance to say, right, we've lost this one, so we've got to come and get this one. But then it may be another thing where they just go into a little slump and lose both.
Yeah, which I hope, by the way. Kazilla will probably say City 2-1.
Exactly.
Don't call him negative because I think it's one of them things. City are a really good team, so I'm not surprised.
Kazilla's negative.
He's probably, if I'm honest, being a bit realistic for this game. I'd say he's being positive because he's saying that we could score.
Yeah, I can see one of our players, maybe Werner or pulisic, get a goal. You know what I'm saying? Because last time we played City, I remember when it was last season, we played them at Stamford Bridge. Pulisic just destroyed these guys off the break. So I think the same thing could happen, but with Werner, if it depends if Werner plays or Werner comes off the bench, he likes playing against high lines. So I think we'll grab a goal.
Last time good as well.
Yeah, so I think we'll definitely grab a goal, but City will it's going to be way too strong for us in midfield. I think the only way we can beat these guys is if we actually play terrorist football. If we just sit back, we play free in the midfield, Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho, and then we play like Werner and Pulisic up front.
That was what I was considering. Do we play a 3-5-2? But it's one of them things we haven't tried it, so I don't know how it go.
No, we can do it, man. Tuchel's attacking manager. Tuchel can switch it up.
Literally, I might do that. I would want Tuchel to do that. Play them free so we can win the midfield battle because you know how City play with the inverted wingers. They basically play with two at the back and then Zinchenko and Cancelo comes into the midfield. So we need to overpower them and outrun them in the midfield. So I think with 3 midfielders, we can do that. Literally, just hold back and then just play Mason and Werner up top. See what we can do.
The one issue with that.
wait. Who up top?
Mason Mount and Werner, bro. Why not? Mason Mount, bro. Link the play in that, man.
Is he Werner?
Yeah, play Werner on the last man. That's what he's good for, innit?
This guy, you're working me up, man. First man said terrorist football. Now he said Werner, bro. Oh my god.
Trust me, bro. Tuchel, he knows what he's doing, man. I think if he picks that lineup, he knows, man.
Well, guys, yeah, I'm finished still. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I don't drink or anything either, man. It's all mad in the dunya right now. Is there anything else we can speak about? Is everything covered now?
That PSG game, man. What a game, bro.
Was it good?
Bro, end to end. It was end to end.
What? No one scored?
Nah, Neymar was man of the match. This guy, like...
But didn't Neymar miss like 2 chances or something?
Him and Lewandowski are the two best players on the planet. And it sucks that we didn't see Lewandowski play because if Lewandowski played, it would have been a way better game.
Lewandowski scored 35 goals this season. Absolutely
ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. And look, Choupo-Moting.
Deep it. He could have been a Blackburn Rovers player. Deep it. That's why the likes of Patrick Bamford, we can't let these targets.
Oh, here we go. Don't.
What do you mean?
Patrick, don't even try and put Patrick Bamford in the same argument as Robert Lewandowski.
I'm not saying the same effect. I'm saying that he can be quite good for a bigger club.
No, I'm not having it. Not as a starting striker. That's just.
Kazilla, what do you think, man?
What, Bamford?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, let's chill out, man. Bamford's a good second. He's a good second option off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I'm not starting, man.
So even Kazilla disagrees with you.
He's stretching it now, man.
I know.
Guys, Dex, thanks for tuning in. Kai Havertz, you had a decent game. You need to start scoring some goals, bro. DJ, you done great for coming on late. Who else we got here? Akil, Luke, Aaron, Hashim, Fayaz, Abu, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh wait, Cristiano Messi. What the hell? A mad name. But I appreciate everyone that's come on. Keep liking the video, guys. Let's push to over 50 likes. I don't think there's anything else we need to discuss about, guys. Matt,
just the next tie. That's it. I think go against
next tie, fam.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult against Real Madrid, man.
So did you say not Real Madrid?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid will go through because Liverpool are pony, but I think the next tie against Real Madrid will be absolutely difficult, man. It's going to be very difficult.
Bro, I think Liverpool want to come back.
Liverpool.
If they do, I'll be happy because I think we beat Liverpool.
Liverpool are poor, man.
I
Poor
think
team,
Liverpool
bro.
come back. Anfield, man. Anfield.
Yeah, but there's no one in the stadium, so it don't matter.
It's poor,
It's
man.
not about the
You
stadium.
can't,
It's
bro.
about this. It's about the actual ground. You
Bro.
and the signs. You will never walk alone. Like
Bro,
it gets you.
if you target Trent, you win the game. Simple as.
Huh?
If you target Trent, you win the game.
If you
That's what
target
Real
Trent,
Madrid
he'll
do.
score. He'll score a last minute banger.
Nah, I don't know about that, man.
One
Trent's
He
minute.
did
so
it
weak
last game.
defensively, man. Genuinely, he's so weak defensively. Like, imagine Trent against Mbappe, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's curtains, man.
But we moan about Reece James, but Trent
Reece is so clear.
absolutely awful.
Reece is so
Trent
clear.
may as well play as a right winger because
He's not a right back.
Reece came
He's
out
awful.
towards the end, man. Reece came out towards the end of the game, my opinion.
Nah, it was alright. He didn't do anything bad, man. At the end of the day, he didn't
What do
do
you guys
anything
think,
bad.
man? In the comments, Reece James,
Trent
did he
is-
turn up towards the end?
Trent is so overrated, man. Like he's got exceptional output, but it's just so tailored to that system. That's why I don't think we can take. Like, I don't think he should be starting for England, man. We'll take him 100%, but he shouldn't be starting, man.
I mean, one of my best mates, he's a Liverpool season ticket holder, and for the last 3 years, he's been saying Trent's been their major weakness, and we've been needing to get a right back for the last 3 years. And I was like, what? Like, Trent's one of your best players, but now I see just like Trent is dead. He's a good attacker, but defensively, he's suicide for that team, especially at a time where it's coronavirus. A lot of games they're getting tired in midfield. When the midfield's tired, like they are, you just get swarmed. They can just swarm on that right hand side, and
Like-
they're screwed.
Bro, I've seen so many players dunk on him, man. Sterling, Dwight McNeil, Alvaro Morata. I've seen João Felix.
Morata?
Morata
Oh,
dunked
yeah,
on him,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
last
can't-
time, yeah.
Bro,
When
it
he
was a
Imagine,
massacre.
imagine Christian Pulisic right now against Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Pulisic already dunked on him last season. Man, Trent he's washed, man. But at the end of the day, to his credit though, man, like there's been like defenders at his age, like Ramos wasn't really that good defensively at his age. Maicon wasn't really the best defensively at his age, and look at the players he turned out to be. But I think Trent's days at right back are limited, man. He's a central midfielder playing right back at the end of the day. And yeah, man, I just don't like him, man. Every time he's under the cosh, he just gets aggy as well, man. He starts shouting at people's faces like, "Bro, chill out, man. What kind of weak mentality do you have at the end of the day, man? Just take a chill pill."
The thing is, I still think obviously this season has been absolute shocking, but I feel like it's a bit harsh, man. Overall, I think he's done it over the years. You can't be getting away for 2-3 seasons in this position, and we can't just say it's because of Van Dijk. Like,
It's because of Klopp.
Ah,
100% it's because of Klopp, bro.
fam, but you can't do it for 3 seasons, bro. Like, it
Can.
doesn't work like that.
You can, because Klopp is a genius, man.
Yeah,
One
but I
of the
think
best managers we've seen. In a
Fam,
long
no
time.
other manager can do it for more than 2 seasons. In
you can
Premier
do
League.
it for more than 2 seasons, but the problem is you've got to adapt. And like Klopp has, Klopp's lasted a little bit longer, but he hasn't. He needs to adapt his team and his play. That's why Pep is one of the best managers in the world, because he might have little dips like Man City have had, but he adapts the team every single
Bro,
season, and
look
that's
how
why
much-
he wins games.
look how many average players they have in their team. Liverpool, Wijnaldum. Like, what teams Wijnaldum playing for? Henderson. What team's Henderson
Bro,
playing for?
one of them's average, but he scored an important goal against Barca, fam. And I'll take that in Champions League any day of the week, bro.
Look at Joe Gomez, like Trent. At the end of the day, these players are heavily protected by the system. They've got some key players, like, you know what I'm saying? I think Robertson's a player, obviously Van Dijk, obviously Fabinho, obviously Alisson, obviously Mane and Salah, do you know what I'm saying? But he's got a lot of average players in that team, and he's somehow making it work. But Trent, he hasn't been asked to defend by the Liverpool team, do you know what I'm saying? Because he's got Henderson. He's got Henderson covering for him, you know what I'm saying? So we can obviously play higher up the pitch. But under Southgate, when we're going to be playing against players, tricky wingers like Perisic, Mbappe, Jota, you can't afford to have Trent Alexander-Arnold starting right back, honestly. I'd much rather go for a Reece James or a Kyle Walker at right back, either or. I wouldn't be too fussed. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's a big liability.
If you talk
Yeah.
about the best managers around, Sir Alex Ferguson, every couple of years, like Pep has done, he would change his team up a little bit and basically create a new team with different players, different style slightly, and it would win every time. And I think that's the key to being a long-term manager. And I think that's why I see early signs of Tuchel. You can see that he's adaptable. He can play this defensive style that Sadiq talks about, but then he can also play this attacking style. You look at him now; he's never really played at a back three, but instantly, because this team's suited to a back three, he puts it in, puts a good system in place, and we're doing quite well. Next season, we'll probably go to a back four, and there'll probably be a new system that works. And then the challenge for him is, in the next couple seasons, he's got to adapt it up a little bit, change the team around. Can he do that, or will he struggle and get the sack? That's the problem.
Yeah. Guys, look. It's been a pleasure having you guys on. Thank you for making time. Kazilla, as always, thanks for making time, bro. Really, really appreciate it as always. I hope fasting's going well for you as well. I don't know about you, but I'm dying right now. I don't know why. Matt, as always, coming on. I was hoping to argue with you about defensive and attacking, but I think we'll keep that until tomorrow because
I'm busy tomorrow, so you have to.
What, you're busy?
Yeah, I'm out all day with the girlfriend, so be my one day off.
That's not nice, man. You can't let the panel down, man. No, I'm joking. No, it's good, man. It's good. Enjoy your day. Everyone that's tuned in, keep liking the video. As I said, let's push to at least 60 likes, 70 likes. Let's push up as many as possible. If you think Chelsea winning Champions League, keep liking the video. Also, as you can see in the pinned comment in the comments right now, you can go subscribe to the second channel where we're doing vlogs for Ramadan, or you can click it in the description as well and subscribe, man. We've got, I think, 14 people so far from today's stream, so that's still good, man. But as always, thank you for joining. Kazilla, Matt, take care, man. See you guys soon.
Yeah, take care.